Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to lesson 11.2, Distance Between Plotted Points. Let's get started. Today's objective is I can determine the distance between plotted points on a coordinate grid by describing the direction of movement with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Please pause to write the I can and by statement in your digital math notebook now. All right, friends. Yesterday we talked about coordinate grids and how we plot points on our coordinate grid. Today we're going to talk about how we would measure the distance between different points by describing whether we're going to go up or down or left or right to get from one point to another. Let's try some where you watch me. In this coordinate grid, I have lots of different fruits and vegetables, and we're going to go from one fruit and vegetable to another. So if we start out at tomato, tomato is located at 2, 2. Here's our tomato. Tomato is 2, 2. Now we want to go from the tomato to the pineapple. So we're going to go, here's our pineapple. Pineapple is located at 5, 2. Now, if you notice the y-axes are the same, then that doesn't really tell me anything other than they're both located 2 up. But I know that if I do 5 minus 2, that equals 3. So I can count 1, 2, 3. They are 3 units away from each other. You could also say 3 units to the left. Let's try it with the broccoli and the lemon. So the broccoli is located right here. It is at 9, 5. Remember, the plane goes down the runway first. We start at 0, go all the way over to 9, and then up to 5. And the lemon is straight up from that. The lemon is located at 9, 7. Now in this case, two shapes are not horizontal from each other, they're vertical from each other. So the 9s don't do me a whole lot of good, but I know that 7 minus 5 equals 2. And I can count 1, 2. They are 2 places away from each other. So we could say 2 units up. All right, our last example is apple to strawberry. So our apple is all the way up over here. So that looks like it is 4, 9. And make sure you get a comma between them. And the strawberry, the strawberry is right here. That means that it's not just horizontal or vertical, it's both. So we need to look at both points. The strawberry is located at 6, 8, and we need to describe the difference, the change between them. So if I'm going to walk from the apple to the strawberry, you can think of it like walking. I'm going to go 1 down, and then I'm going to go 1, 2 to the left. I could also do that in the opposite order. I could go 1, 2 to the left, and 1 down. So I'm going to write it just like that. The distance between them is 2 to the left and 1 down. Let's try some together. All right, guys, this part is in your digital math notebook, so you can type along as we find the distances between these fruits. Our first one is watermelon to pumpkin. So we're going to start out at the watermelon, which is here, and we're going to travel to the pumpkin. They are not right next to each other, which means that we're going to have a distance that is both horizontal and vertical. So let's count first. I'm going to go from the watermelon, 1, 2, 3, to the left, and 1 down. And you know what? I just said left, but I meant right. So from the watermelon to the pumpkin is 3 right and 1 down. Now let's try from the broccoli to the watermelon. So we know where the watermelon is. The broccoli is over here. So that means we're going to have to go to the left this time. So let's count how far to get there. So it looks like the broccoli is on 5 and the watermelon is on 7. So that means that we're going to have to go up 2. So once I go up 2, then I'm going to have to go to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice left 7 that I'm counting the lines and not the spaces. I didn't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting from line to line. All right, one more, guys. We're finding the distance between the onion and the pomegranate. The onion is down here at the point 8, 1, and the pomegranate is at the point 7, looks like 3. So from 8 to 7, that looks like we went up 1 because 8 minus 7 equals 1. So you don't have to count, you can use math. And from 3 down to 1, that's a difference of 2. So I have to go up 2 and over 1. So this actually should be a up 2 and then a left 1. All right, friends, it's time for the lesson activity. In the lesson activity, instead of using fruits and vegetables, we're using letters, but we're following the same approach. How are we going to get from point A to point C? Point A is located at 2, 2, and point C is located at 4, 8. So to get from 4 to 2, that would mean that I would go right 2. I would go 1, 2. And then to get from 2 to 8, I would go up 6 because 8 minus 2 is 6. And I can also count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember that we're counting the line to the line, not the spaces in between. All right, friends, I'm going to leave you here to solve the last 2 on your own. Remember to do them in your digital math notebook to practice this skill. Great job, 5th graders. When your digital math notebook is complete, then complete your exit slip to show your teacher your understanding. Great job!